There is no format that grants as much control over the emotional specifics of a scene as animation. The directors and animators have the ability to specifically craft the emotions they envision, with control over everything from facial expressions to the tone of the voice. There's no format quite like it. What they gain in control, however, they can lose in believability. Because it obviously isn't real, the audience has to be captivated in such a way that suspends their belief. One of the best tools that a filmmaker has to accomplish that is the music score. The Iron Giant, directed by Brad Bird, has a rich, dynamic, and compelling score by Michael Kamen. Best known for his collaborations with popular musical artists and his work on both the Lethal Weapon series and the Die Hard series, some found it odd to recruit a talent not traditionally known for his work in animation. Then again, The Iron Giant isn't like most animated films, especially during its time. The Iron Giant was treated as a film kids would love and adults could relate to and enjoy watching alongside them, much like the Pixar films of today. The score is big and brave, and sometimes restrained. No doubt a nod to the main character's traits, an Iron Giant that isn't afraid of anything, but around the boy is calm and measured. A perfect scene to illustrate this quality in the score is found about halfway through the film when they stumble across a deer shortly before it's shot dead. Listen to the dynamic traits in this piece.
Are you okay there, Mr. Mansley? I'm back with the toilet paper you needed.
Thanks. I think I'm feeling better now. Much, much better.
Well, I guess he decided to...
What I really like about that is the balance between the various moods. In a short span of time, we transition through so many emotions, and that's not easy, especially when you consider that you need to balance things like major and minor chords in a very legible way. I think that's one of the strong points of the score, and one of the many reasons that I picked this particular movie to discuss. If there's one problem that I have with the score in the movie, and it's certainly not something I would attribute to the composer, the sound mixing is, I feel, a weak area. I actually didn't quite really grasp how good this score was until I listened to it separately from the movie without the dialogue and the sound effects. And I feel that the sound mixing really didn't do justice for the score. But I will say, though, towards the end of the film is just an absolutely amazing scene, and one of the only ones that I feel was mixed very well in the film, and that is the finale scene when the Iron Giant leaves the boy and tells him to stay there and sacrifices himself for the whole town. And the score is just how it matches the on-screen action and still adds so much depth to it is fascinating. Just take a listen.
It's a missile. When it comes down, everyone will die.
Oh God, you stay, I go. No following.
It really doesn't get better than that, does it? I hope you enjoyed this episode of The Music of the Movies. As usual, visit us on Patreon if you want to support us. All of our episodes, of course, are free. We just hope that you can gain a little bit more knowledge about the art of film scoring throughout this process. Tune in next week. More to come.